Here are some exercises designed to test your balance. Starting from here, we'll bring ourselves into a mountain pose. And the feet are about hip-width distance apart. From here, I'm going to bring my right foot a little bit closer, take my left foot and turn it down until it's kickstanded down. My left heel is over top of my right ankle. This is tree pose. And if that's feeling okay, you can bring the you can bring the sole of the foot into the inside of the leg, avoiding the knee, maybe a little bit of a bend in the knee. You can stay right here, or if you want to, find a spot on the ground that's not moving, and you can grow your tree, and you can grow your tree wherever you like. If you want to test your balance, you can look over at one of your outstretched hands. If you want to test your balance more, you can follow your balance over. And you know what? Sometimes you fall down. It's no big deal. It happens to everybody.
So that spot on the floor that you're telling them to find, that's what they look at?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Or you can find a spot, like so right now, my point of focus is my thumb. And I'm following my thumb. Ah! Yeah. So, you know, it's a work in progress. We fall down. It's no big deal. Just play with your balance. The worst thing that happens is you come back down to standing. And when you're ready, we'll bring our hands back down to heart center. Stay here and exhale it back out. Let's switch over to the other side. Bringing the left foot a little bit closer to center. Taking the right heel up over top of the left ankle. This is tree pose. If you want to, you can also bring the sole of your foot into the inside of the left leg, avoiding the knee. Tiny bit of a bend in your standing leg to protect your knee joints. Staying right here, or if you want to, you can grow your tree. You can grow your tree in different ways this time if you want to. I'm a little bit steadier on my right side. And when you're ready, we'll spend a couple of breaths here and finishing up, bringing our hands back down to the center of our chest. Taking a deep breath in and exhale back out. And that's tree pose on both sides. Here's another. This next pose is called eagle pose. All right, so we're starting here with our feet a little bit closer than hip-width distance apart. Taking my left hand and crossing it over. Right hand comes up underneath. Okay. From here, taking the left leg and crossing it over the right. This is called eagle pose. If you want more, you can bring your forearms together and place your palms together like so, scooping up your elbows, lifting up high. And when you're ready, release, come back down into a hug. Picking up the left and releasing from the pose. That's called eagle on. Let's do the eagle pose on the other side. Noticing that our sides may feel very different. Taking the right hand, crossing it over to the left shoulder, and then the left underneath the right this time. Balancing on the left foot, right foot picks up, or put a slight bend in our standing leg. This is called eagle pose. From here, we can stay right here, or bring your forearms together, palms meet one another. Whoop, here I go. No big deal, it happens. I'm going to try it again. All right. Give myself a hug. I always have to try stuff. And then then scooping up the elbows just a little bit higher. When you release, we'll bring ourselves back down into a hug, picking up the right foot over top of the left, releasing your arms, and that's eagle pose. We have our chair handy. You can use a strap or a jump robe, bathrobe tie.
I'll just move the camera.
Might be easier for me to just move this instead.
Okay.
Because the camera might fall. All right. Can you see me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I like to call this one a drinking bird pose, because it looked like those old drinking bird things that your grandma might have in your house. All righty.
Oh,
So-
with the hat?
Yeah, with the
And the
hat.
red bill?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Holding on to the back of the chair. The foot that's closest to the chair doesn't have the strap in it. The foot that's farthest away from the chair is in the strap. So we're just going to play with this a little bit. Maybe we'll swing that back around back behind us. Right? And if that feels okay, we'll put a little bit of a bend in our standing leg, really kick into that strap. We'll take our other hand, if you want to, float it off the back of the chair and reach it back behind you for an airplane. And if you want to, you can take that hand out in front of you. All kinds of good stuff to try there. Maybe see if you can bring that foot around without it touching the ground, right? And then bring it back around you once more. See what happens. We're just playing with our balance. Maybe you can bring up the hand that was flying through the airplane up into the air and release it back down. Let's try that on the other side. You don't have to move your mat around. I'm just moving it around so you can see me in the camera. Can you see me okay? All right. All right, so the foot that's closest, there should be a different foot in the strap this time. The foot that's closest to the chair is your standing leg. The foot that's farthest away is the one that's in the strap. And so you raise it up in the air, and the slower you go, the more steady, slow, and controlled you are, maybe less chance of you falling. But if you fall, you just come back down to standing. If you want to, you can float your other hand that was on the back of the chair leg up and away from you, palm down for an airplane, or reach it out in front of you for a modified Warrior 3. See if you can take that strap, that leg in the strap, and not touch it to the ground and bring it out around in front of you again. And then reach it back behind you once more. We're playing with our balance. We're breathing. Breathing will help with us with our balance for sure. Maybe reach up the hand that was in the airplane up into the air, reaching up tall, keep breathing, and exhale everything back down. Let's come back into our downward facing dog to stretch all of that out. Bending your knees as much as you like, and then coming back up. And that is the end of the balance sequence.
You want to do that last part with the chair facing so they can see you in and outstretched?
Sure.
Because
Okay, go ahead and stop the camera now.
Okay.
And I'll